Hey everybody, this is Andy from Uncivil Revolt. I'm here in Algona, Iowa at Afterlife. I'm sitting here with City of the Week.
What's up?
What's up?
You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell them what you...
Sure, I'm Jackson. I play guitar and backup vocals in the band.
I'm Steph with an F. I sing.
I'm Cody. I play bass.
And I'm Brent, and I play guitar.
Alright, great guys. First thing I want to talk about, your big news that you just got. The Cold Cock Battle of the Bands. 200 bands, 40 judges. Here's your winners. You want to kind of talk about what you guys get to do with that? And
Yeah, the Cold Cock Battle of Bands was a great experience. The winners, us, got a record deal with Another Century Records, which was such an honor. They're one of our favorite labels, and it's such an honor. We also got a agency deal with CAA, Brian Harlicker. We also got a management deal with Street Smart. We got a prize pack from Mic Tech microphones, a sponsorship from Crank Amps. We got a prize pack from Monster Products, one of our sponsors already. They've been so great to us. What else did we get? Some sticks from Big Fur.
Yep, and some
We got
heads too.
heads from Remo.
Yeah.
So we got a lot out of this, and we're super humbled. We're super grateful. We couldn't have done this without everybody's support.
Yep.
And thank you to all the people that chipped in. Everybody, you know, Mic Tech and Crank and Monster and Remo and Big Firth and Another Century and Street Smart and CAA, everybody that was involved. Thank
The fans.
Yeah,
fans.
and the fans that drank with us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we couldn't have be where we are without taking our shot with you.
Yep.
So we're very honored.
hey, you guys couldn't be more deserving though. You earned it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys got to do something not too long ago that I could only dream about. You played on the same stage with Doyle.
Oh yeah. That was fun.
How was that?
It was a good show.
Yeah, it
That
was.
guy's muscles are so huge.
Yeah. He's probably big as my head. I
He
swear.
had a bench press set up. Like during load-in, he had his own like bench press set up with these weights that had his like face like logo. It was pretty awesome. Anything else from that show? Dude, a guy fucking got so drunk, and he like wiped out in the ladies' bathroom.
Oh, that's right.
He put a hole in the wall with his head. It was insane.
He was like, I'm good, and we're like,
No, you're not.
He was having a rough night. I think Doyle like punched him in the face. He was like mid-set, and he's like, Doyle, sign my like vinyl albums. And he's like, stop.
So it was pretty interesting. It was a good show though.
yeah.
Wish I could have seen it and participated on that one. Okay, Cody.
Yeah.
Back to how was it getting back on stage with your old band and getting to enjoy some of those memories?
Playing with Gabriel the Apocalypse for Halloween. It was fun. It was a good time. I played terribly. It was pretty awful.
Nice.
No, it was
Didn't
great.
like your shit go out like right away or something like
Yeah,
that?
I made it for the first chorus before my wireless cut out. It was fun. I watched my band members slowly like fizzle out. Steph like made it like 2 songs. She was gone.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, it was a good time. It was, I don't know, it's weird. It's like a blast from the past. I don't know.
It was a good show.
It was a really good
great
show.
It was a great show.
All of us are fans of Gabriel the Apocalypse. I mean,
Yep.
that's how I met Cody. I used to do merch for them, and they're great people. Great. They have a great sound. Their new video, Beauty Under Glass, check it out. It's awesome. It's awesome. I love it.
Right. What is your absolute favorite part of touring?
Being in a different place every single day is like my favorite part.
I like the people that we meet. we meet the coolest people.
That's true. We do. That's probably like
The
second on me.
coolest people. That's how we met you guys.
Yeah.
That's how we met, you know, Altrea, Young Medicine, everybody that's here at the Afterlife. You know, Jeff, Jerry, everybody here. That's how we met them, is by touring. Like, we meet the coolest people. So,
Yeah, every day is like a little bit different. I don't know. You never know what to expect.
Yeah.
yeah.
They cover it pretty well. Just being in like a different place every day, something new, meeting all the new people.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
And Chipotle.
And Chipotle.
Chipotle.
And calling them, hey, can you feed us for free?
No? Alright, we'll be there in 20 minutes.
We'll be there anyways.
When you're on tour, what do you miss most about home?
Are my pets.
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 Bed.
Pets in bed. My dog, my cat, my turtle.
Yeah, I'd say bed.
miss them.
Probably bed. I got a king size bed at home, so
My
I miss
animals,
Oh.
dog, cat, and shower, probably.
shower at home is
Like my own shower.
Yeah.
So it's quite a few things, just, you know.
It's the simple things, really.
Yeah.
It's the simple things.
How difficult is it having a vegan diet on tour?
You know, there's 3 of us in the band that are vegetarian. We like to eat vegan at home. When we go on the road though, vegan diet is really, really tough.
Yeah.
So we kind of just break down to vegetarian and we're like, you know what, let's call it good there. But, you know, it's a learning experience. I love, you know, eating healthier every day and learning from, I don't know, just learning about where your food comes from. And we're kind of nerds about, like, you know, plant-based diet and like learning about, you know, non-GMO and what's good for your body, what's not. And I'd love to be vegan full time, but at this point usually catering's like pizza or like grilled cheese is like the only vegetarian option here.
Yeah, especially in small towns, it's really hard. But in some days, like for me, I'm just grateful for like what's around me. You know, if I get a pizza and there's nothing around me that had some meat on it, I'll pick the meat off and I'll just eat it. You know what I mean? Like you just can't. Sometimes you just can't be picky about it. You just have to be grateful for what you have in front of you.
Yeah, but I mean, someday it'll be a lot easier, you know, the bigger we get, the more we can request carry. Because sometimes I'll request vegetarian carrying, and even then people are like, oh my god, so like grapes and water. And I'm like, anything but meat. Like, I don't know if that's like a rocket science or what. So I can't imagine if I told people vegan, they'd be like, oh my god, oh my god. They'd be like, here's water. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, some crackers.
So, but it's about you know, making yourself better. You know, doing better things for the animals and
it takes an effort
always
too.
learning.
You gotta be committed to it for sure.
Okay, what is your food must-have when you're on tour?
Peanut butter! And you know that.
You already know it's peanut butter.
You guys got us like 5 jars of peanut butter, and they were awesome.
Creamy or crunchy?
I like crunchy.
Crunchy.
I like creamy though.
That says a lot about you.
Crunchy.
I know, right? But if it's peanut butter, I'll eat it, man. Like, whatever.
Peanut butter essential.
Yeah.
And Doritos.
Bread is cool with the peanut butter too.
Yeah. The second ingredient, bread for sure.
What is your funniest moment on tour? Be it, you know, just anything that's happened that just, you know, you just have to step back and say, what the hell?
Oh man, there's so many things. I hate this question.
You can always take a pass.
I mean, I'm trying to think.
Funniest.
The funniest.
Yeah, funniest.
Ever.
I mean, some funny things we can't really say on camera. I don't want to insult some people.
There's one time that Brent got drone. Oh my god.
Throw me under the bus, okay.
No, one time there was a venue and like Shane drew like Sharpie all over you. You got like super hammered and like a bunch of people drew Sharpie all over you and you woke up, you're like in the middle of the stage.
They propped him up for photos.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, real funny. Hilarious.
He looked great in the photos. He looked
Let's
great in
answer
the
that.
photos.
No, that was because they drew a penis on his face. And we had to play a show in like 4 hours.
Yep.
But what's funny to some of us isn't funny to all of us.
I'm sorry,
And
Brent.
vice
I didn't mean to
versa.
throw you under the bus. It's just funny.
Alright, so let's think of a really embarrassing Jackson moment.
There's many. There's multiple.
There's many, yes.
There's like a bajillion. If you can't think of one,
I know,
I'll
and
feel
I can't
sorry.
think of one.
I'll feel sorry for you if you can't think of one.
Anyone?
Oh,
Help me out.
when I drove to a different state.
That wasn't funny. That wasn't funny because it sucked really bad.
We had a show in Independence, Virginia, and we woke up and we're here. Yeah?
I went to Independence, West Virginia.
Yeah, they're like 8 hours apart.
Right city, wrong state.
Right.
But it turns out the show didn't even happen anyway, so it didn't
Yeah.
even matter.
We went to the show and then, yeah, it was a birthday party. Like, it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's cool.
But that's pretty funny.
What has been your favorite venue that you've played?
I mean,
Be it a festival, be it, whatever.
You know, I feel like every venue, every festival is different. Everyone has its great qualities. We're at the Afterlife Lounge in Algona right now, and honestly, this is one of all of our favorite venues.
Definitely one of our favorites.
I mean, it's not about like, oh, is it the biggest venue where
Yeah, it's definitely
this
not
and
about
that.
the
It's
biggest.
about the people that make it.
It's the
The owner
connection.
Jeff is awesome. You know, it's one of the very few venues that put our flyer. You know, it's the simple things. It's the community. It's everything. You know, we enjoyed Warped Tour. We enjoyed Willow Rock Fest in Wisconsin. We enjoy playing huge festivals. But
Sometimes it's the smaller shows that get our attention more.
yeah, Algona's. This place is like home.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Algona's awesome.
So yeah.
Okay, it's you and 2 other bands. Your dream lineup. Who are the 2 bands?
This question is always
I
so
know.
hard.
I would probably choose like Foo Fighters and Muse, maybe. That's like my 2. I would love to play with those.
Damn. I do like Joan Jett and I don't even know. Maybe Foo Fighters just because they're huge and
Yep.
they're rock. They're Fall Out Boy.
All right, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I would say,
I'm still
obviously,
one of them.
your picks are way better than mine, but I would say Circus Survive and Cambria.
Nice.
First 2 that come to mind.
Okay. I would say Alice in Chains and I don't even know the second band. Probably like Coheed.
I think I said Pantera.
Yeah.
No,
He's like,
Luck, man.
they're like that.
Awkward.
It's been a while.
It's been a
It's been a
while.
while.
Okay, you guys are driving along in Van Diesel. There's a very unusual smell. Who's guilty?
Steph.
No.
we're all to blame,
Jackson.
man.
Let's be honest.
Jackson. Jackson.
Probably me.
Every day.
Definitely Jackson.
Every day.
Definitely Jackson.
I don't like showering. I just don't.
We
like
know.
Showering doesn't like you either.
It. I just don't like showering every day. I just don't like it. It doesn't do me any good. If it does them good, it doesn't do me any good. So it's probably me. I probably smell it the most.
Easy to say when you don't shower.
Who are your biggest influences on your band's sound?
We all have different ones. For me,
Not necessarily your personal yet. We do have personal coming up next, so you can go ahead and do your personal and just your actual sound. Did you just pull it out yourself, say this is what we want to do, or did you say I like what this band's doing? We can lean that way, or we can.
The band sound is really unique, I would say,
Yep.
and it's definitely a product of all of the individual influences. We have a very wide range and variety of influences, and that definitely, I think, comes through in our music.
Yep. I mean,
It's something we don't talk about, which is like weird. We never like say like let's do this like this band or this like this band.
Well, the band wasn't really founded on like, hey, let's be the next so and so. It's more like, let's just jam and see where we go with this. Let's see what direction. And now it's more about the songs. Like, it doesn't really matter what sound you are. If you have a good song, people will dig it.
Yep.
And that's what we care about, is having that good song. Obviously next record we want to be more on like, radio.
Yep.
That's kind of the goal. We just signed to this amazing label and we want to, focus the songs to radio, but that doesn't mean sacrificing the originality,
Right. Makes sense, yeah. Now, your personal influences that made you say, I want music. That's what I want to do.
For me, definitely Metallica and Pantera. They're what made me want to pick up a guitar and fucking just play.
I would say along the same lines. The thing with me is like I get picky. Like I don't like the same stuff I liked when I was a kid. I don't like the same stuff I liked like 2 years ago. Like it's so all over the place. That's like I grew up like listening to Metallica and Pantera and like learning this stuff on guitar, but you won't find me listening to that now.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I got started into music when I didn't have music really like in Montana. My parents don't listen to music. We had one radio station, it was a country station, so I remember when Shania Twain's Up record came out, and there was a pop version that came out, and I was like, I just heard it on the radio, and I was like, this is really cool. Like it was the time of like crossover when country was starting to wait pop, and I was like, it wasn't just boring, you know, like old country music. It was like Shania Twain came out, and I was like, this is really cool. And then I kind of started the crossover into rock, and I remember Linkin Park was like the first like record that I was like, it was Hybrid Theory, and I bought it at my local Kmart in Montana, and I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
So that was a huge influence in like the rock scene for me.
For me, I actually grew up like with like a lot of classical stuff. Like I did a lot of like classical singing, did like viola ever since I was in 5th grade. But then I did like I listened to like a lot of rock stuff in like middle school. But I've always loved EDM music. Like, that's like my influence is like all EDM. Like DJ sometimes my buddies. But that's kind of like how that's like all of our influences.
Okay, now I just want to talk a little bit about your the fan and band relationships. Because you guys have got some of the strongest relationships with your fans that I have ever seen in any band. You know, I had a few people, want to, share a couple stories. One involves a person, I don't want to say any names. If you guys do, that's on you. But one fan wasn't able to make it to your show. So you guys drove to his house, spent 2 hours with him en route to your show, just because he could not make it.
Yep. Richie.
We met at Taco Bell actually.
Yeah, we met at a Taco Bell. So I was like, dude, I was like, yo, like Lebanon's like wherever he was at the time. Like, it's not that far off the route. And he's like, I'm actually here. I'm like, can you meet us like at this Taco Bell? He's like, sure. And we met up. I'm like, we can't not see Richie. Like, we can't.
Richie's
not.
been a huge.
Richie is a diehard fan. He's been there forever,
Always.
and he's so supportive.
And he couldn't come to the show, and I was like, he was so upset. And I was
We almost
like,
stole him.
yeah, we like
Hop in the van, dude.
But it was like so far like out of our way, like going to and from.
And
it
back,
was like,
going back.
I was like, man, I'm like, we'll take you home if you can find a ride there, or vice versa, whatever. And he couldn't, and so I'm like, you know what? On our way to Pennsylvania, let's visit him. I'm like messaging him on Facebook. I'm like, yo, can you get here by this time? And he did. And so we're like, hell yeah, meet at this Taco Bell. It was cool to see him. I wouldn't have been tour without seeing Richie. So.
Yeah. There was another show recently where there was a person who did not have a ride home after the show.
Yeah.
And you guys loaded them up in Van Diesel and took them
Yes.
home.
Yeah, we loaded
Sent
her
your mom
in.
home. Go home.
Yes, our girl Caitlin out of Florida, she is amazing, and yeah, she came out to our show in Tampa, which is awesome, and she couldn't stay for a set, because her mom, something about work in the morning, it was like a Monday, and it was super late, we played like super late, and so she had to go after open her set, and I was like, yo, like, how far are you? She's like, I'm 20 minutes, 30 minutes out, whatever, and I'm like, can we just give you a ride home? And so she asked her mom, and her mom was down with it. So I'm like, yeah. And she's like,
I don't know
are
how
you
you
serious?
trust us.
I'm like, I know, right? But I'm like, dude, you deserve to see this show. Like, if it's what you want, like,
If you came out, yeah.
We'll go out of our way,
Yep.
and we'll drop you off. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, you guys are why we do what we do. Like, we'll definitely go out of our way to make it happen, you know?
There's another fan I was talking to, and it stated that they went to your acoustic show in Minneapolis, and said that they got to speak with you prior to the show, and she broke down in tears. And then Jackson came off stage and gave her a hug.
It's Allie.
And made her cry even harder, but in a good way. You know,
yeah, Allie's awesome.
She was super stoked about the way you guys just treated her.
We love her.
Allie's great.
I love Allie. I like all of her shit on Facebook. Like, I don't know what you post. Like,
She's a doll.
I talk to her too. Like, whenever she's like in trouble or anything, I just say what's up and I talk things out with her because she's cool. I like Allie a lot.
Allie's awesome. She's awesome. I love seeing her. It's so cool. I remember showing up to that acoustic show and she's wearing our mugshot t-shirt and she was so excited to see us and I'm like, no, we're excited to see you. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, she was cool. We wanted to meet her and it was cool to meet her and now, like Jackson said, we chat on Facebook. Like, all of her stuff pops up and I'm always sure to, like, you know, stay in contact and she's a cool girl and rock, Allie.
Yeah, one more that I want to just talk about. This happened almost a year ago,
Okay.
where a guy and his daughter drove up to Minnesota, to Minneapolis. You guys were playing, I believe it was at 7th Street, and there was an after party. You invited this guy and his daughter to the after party and actually let them stay in your hotel overnight.
Man, who was that? Is there
Yeah.
They're really cool, I remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
God, it's like a tip of my tongue. I can't put it on.
Oh my god, no, it was seriously.
Oh wait, that was
no.
you guys.
Yeah, it was me. But yeah, now,
No.
that's exactly what I'm talking about though. How many bands do that? You guys.
It's not that
You
hard,
guys.
really.
You know, I mean, even your fan page. It's not City of the Week fans. It's City of the Week.
It's family. Yeah, we like
It's
to say
family.
that. It's not like a fan. It's
You
definitely
guys
a
are
family.
the reason we do it.
Yep.
You're the reason we can do this all the time. So it's an honor, like, it's an honor.
It's how we plan it. I mean, we hit certain spots not because like, oh, it'd be cool to play such and such city. It's more like, let's go see so and so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
We hit places literally just to see certain people.
Yep.
And that is exactly the
Yeah.
the reason I want to discuss that, because you, as a band, you guys are just amazing people.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, thank you guys.
You guys are
Thank
amazing.
you. Yes.
Thank you.
You guys.
That after party, that was such a fun
That was
night.
so
That
fun.
was a
It's
blast.
encouragement
That was a
love.
blast, yes.
Oh,
You
no.
guys came up.
Buttons
And,
there, and-
yeah.
yeah, buttons, encouragement love, yeah. Good times.
So fun.
Super good.
Okay, this is kind of, it's a personal question for me. Who hit Steph with the yellow plastic bat and almost got it thrown away?
The bat we got.
Wasn't
Was
me.
it Jackson?
Yeah, you tell me.
Was it me?
I'm pretty sure it was Jackson.
It sounds like something I would
That
do.
definitely
but
wasn't me. I can tell you that much.
Somebody hit me and I was like, that shit's going right in
Was
the
it?
trash.
Was it Tom? No.
Maybe it was.
It
no,
might
I'm
have
pretty
been
sure
Tom.
It was
It might have been.
It was either.
It was Jackson.
There was like pointing at me. I don't know.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
We used
I don't
that.
remember.
We had a parking lot party with Richie, and I was so excited because I was so cool to like have things to do and having the wiffle ball, having the frisbee, all the cool stuff he brought for us. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Jackson who like whacked me with that shit. I was like, fuck no.
That's actually who I figured it would be.
To clarify, I did not whack her. It's not like I like hit her unconsciously or anything. No.
Oh, next time.
The next time there'll be a metal
Next
band.
time.
That escalated so quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, on your iPod, iTunes, what is the most surprising thing on your playlist?
Michael Bublé. Total Michael Bublé fan.
I don't think I have anything like weird.
I'm a huge Rihanna fan. I'm a huge Rihanna fan. I have all of her records. I love Rihanna. She's a badass.
Not as badass as Michael Bublé.
I was gonna say, between all the metal, you might find some Avril Lavigne.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I've got some. I've got like.
I like Avril.
I've got Paramore, but I mean, I'm not disgusting to say that.
That's actually one of Ryan's favorites growing up. She was always an Avril fan, so.
Everybody's an Avril fan. She's like
See you
the
later,
epitome.
boy.
When I was like in middle school, high school, I'd dress up as her as Halloween, like every Halloween. Everybody wanted to be Avril. Every girl. And
Now, what do you think makes you a unique band as you are?
We're just all individuals.
Because you're nothing like any other bands that I've ever hung with, really. I mean,
I think we're all just like, we all just do our own thing. We all know who we are. We're not like trying to find who we are by any means. Like, I know it sounds weird, but you know, some people have that issue. But
we roll with who we are, and
yeah.
we compliment each other, and we as individuals like to keep that, stick to being true to ourselves, at the same time being a cohesive unit, we all have a lot of personality, and it's cool.
We have differences, obviously, but you know, we try to work them out as professionally as possible, and you know, we're all family.
I think a lot, I can't talk, I think a lot of what shines through is just our love for what we do, and the determination and knowing like what it takes to get to where we want to be. We all have that goal in mind. We all have like, okay, we need to sacrifice this. We're going to sacrifice this. This is where we want to go. And we all have that in mind. So it really brings us together, because a lot of musicians don't think that way. They really don't. They don't think, you know, let's sacrifice this or this, and it's pretty simple. You know, you sacrifice certain things, you play certain shows, you take certain things that might not seem to your best advantage, but they will be in the future. You know, and we do that. We know what's best for the band, and we set aside our personal differences, we set aside personal things, and we do what's best for the band.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's not about us as individuals, it's about the band.
We all sacrifice
for the company or the business or whatever, you know, whatever, you know, you do. That's how it makes business successful. That's what made Apple successful. People set aside their difference, and they're like, what's best for this empire and this and whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's like business at the end of the day. But,
Pick your battles.
yeah, totally.
Okay, any last words that you guys want to say to the fans? This is all for the fans and for you to, you know.
Just thank you, like seriously.
Yeah, thank you.
And expect a lot. Expect a lot from us too.
Yeah, thank you. We love you guys. We didn't tour for 2.5 years, 3 years, whatever, however long we've been a band. You know, just because, I don't know.
It wasn't just
we
for fun.
For you guys.
We did it for you guys.
We hit certain spots just to see certain people. Literally, like, huge, I mean, thanks to everybody. Thanks to all of our sponsors, everybody that believed in us when we were nothing. Thanks to, you know, the label that's now believing in us, our new agent, everybody that's ever given us a chance. Thank you.
Yep.
If you're old fans, keep up with us on social media. You know where to find us. If you're new fans, just keep up with us on Twitter, City of the Week, Instagram, City of the Week, Facebook, City of the Week. Anything City of the Week, that's how you can find us.
You Google it.
Always come and talk to us after the shows. We love to be personal with people. We love to, you know, meet you, see who you are, what you do in life, everything.
We always thank you to everybody who's ever brought us food on tour.
Yes, it's really important.
Thank you. You're a lifesaver.
All right, well, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate this.
Thank you.
All right.
Peace out.